Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 1261.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, it's case dismissed. Well, another piece of the Ripple lawsuit has fallen by the wayside to Ripple's victory. Yes, the part of the lawsuit which is against Chris Larsen, chairman of the board, and Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, has been dismissed. This is great news, and it's just one more piece of this terrible nightmare for Ripple that is going in their favor, thank goodness. From the beginning, we thought this lawsuit had little merit and that it was worded to be pejorative and paint Ripple in a bad light. And that has just proven to be a failure on the part of the SEC. These two gentlemen have been through the ringer, and here, almost 3 years now, have been through what's cost Ripple $200 million to defend, and nearly 3 years of their lives, including causing them to have a terrible Christmas the very first year that this happened. This is the third piece that the SEC has lost. First, they lost the part that proved that Ripple is not a security. The SEC said it was a security. Ripple proved it is not a security. The judge put it in writing, and now XRP is the only cryptocurrency that has legal clarity from a court. The second thing the SEC lost was the interlocutory appeal. That they tried, that didn't work out. And now the case against Chris and Brad personally is also a failure. There's only one piece left, and that's the institutional piece. What that is basically between two dates, the SEC is accusing Ripple of having sold XRP directly to institutions, which they're saying made it treat XRP like a security during that time. The sales that were made by exchanges, or the institutions that purchased XRP from exchanges, have been cleared of any security type behavior. So it's just between two dates, sales made directly from Ripple to institutions. And this may cause a fine in terms of a settlement, or it may not. That's for the lawyers to negotiate. But nonetheless, XRP is in the clear and is not a security. According to attorney Jeremy Hogan, who has been a fantastic commentator for the last several years about this case, he said there's just a small piece left, and that for all intents and purposes, this case is over. Jeremy also said, you can emphatically say that Ripple won. I take what Jeremy says to heart, and I think he put it perfectly, and I totally agree with what he said. There's only a small piece left for the SEC to attack Ripple with, and it may result in a fine or it may not. But nonetheless, it's not going to put Ripple at risk. It's not going to put XRP at risk. It's not going to put Chris and Brad at risk. So this is a small piece that is just a detail that needs to be wrapped up, but is no big deal, no threat. And even if they try to make it a very large fine to make it painful, Ripple can certainly afford it. Not all companies would be so lucky. And we've also seen this week that Elon Musk and Mark Cuban have joined forces together to go against the SEC. It takes big money to fight the SEC, and two billionaires banding together, well, maybe they're going to commit to $100 million apiece for their legal fees, because it may cost them that in legal fees. Who knows? But nonetheless, justice has been served, and the innocent have been proven innocent. This is very good news for Ripple and for XRP. Now the question is, does anything really stand in their way for their IPO? According to John Deaton, he does not think so. At least nothing legally. So the news for Ripple and XRP just continue to get better and better. That, put together with the go live that we have for ISO 20022 cryptos in November, makes this a very intriguing time of year and a reignition of the bull market in crypto in the next month or two. So we've got some exciting things ahead. But the important thing is to keep that long-term outlook, understand what you own and how important it is in this whole financial picture that we're moving into. With cryptocurrencies that have speed, scalability, low fees, utility, and our green energy, the sky is the limit. And we're about to see legislation happen at some point, at which time we expect massive funds will come in from institutions. So we have that ahead of us. We're one step closer to that. And this was very, very good news we received today. If you haven't yet subscribed to Be Wealthy and Smart, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified as soon as new podcasts are available. And all of my podcasts are on my website at lindapjones.com/podcasts. And while you're there, sign up for my weekly newsletter for more wealth tips. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.